Now, if you are cruising on Marella Explorer 2 and sailing with Marella Cruises for the first time, you would like to know the essentials before you set sail? Well, I've just disembarked, and in this video I share my 15 top tips you need to know to make the most out of your Marella cruise on Explorer 2. Now, welcome to Cruise Control. Cruise Control is your one-stop shop for everything that you need for your Marella Cruise holiday. Once you have booked your Marella Cruise and have a booking reference number, just type Marella Cruise Control into Google. Once you have done this, then you will need to input your departure date, surname and booking reference number. You are then ready to check in online, and you will need your passports to do this. What I love about Marella Cruise Control is that you can plan and book everything you need for your cruise. For example, shore excursions, spa treatments and specialty dining restaurants in advance. 14 days before travel, your luggage labels will be downloaded onto your Cruise Control together with your boarding cards for those who have pre-booked their seats. If not, your boarding cards will be downloaded and ready to print 48 hours before your cruise. Now, you know how much I love a specialty dining restaurant, and on Marella Explorer 2 there are some little beauties. You can book a specialty dining restaurant via Cruise Control before you go, or when you get on board via the Navigate app, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. For now though, here are my top 3 specialty dining restaurants. Now, if you are a fan of Asian food, then you will absolutely love Coraline. An absolute bargain for £31.45. You'll find noodles, curry dishes, sushi, plus bespoke dishes created by Master Chef Ian Pengelly. Next up, Surf and Turf Steakhouse, and for £36.95 offers a classic steakhouse experience with a variety of cuts and sides. I didn't manage to get in Surf and Turf, so if this is your thing, then make sure you book early. And finally, my favourite, the Dining Club. Wow, wow, wow. Just £39.95 for this fine dining restaurant offering high-end cuisine, include dishes like seared scallops with champagne butter and my favourite, Chateaubriand. Now, if you love musicals, then this is perfect for you, where your afternoon tea is brought out to you with the song Be My Guest, plus you are wonderfully entertained by the Broadway show Lounge cast belting out songs from the most memorable musicals. It is only held on a sea day, and due to its popularity, I would recommend you book this before you get on board. Now, on my Colours of the Caribbean itinerary, bonded luggage service meant that when you check in your suitcase at your UK airport, you will not see your luggage again until it's in your cabin. If you're flying economy, the luggage allowance is 20 kilos and 10 kilos hand luggage. Plus, it's always worth asking at check-in if there are any seats in premium available, because they may let you have one at a reduced cost. I was flying economy on the return leg, and they offered me a fabulous reduction on the premium seats, which I took. Perfect for that extra legroom coming home. Now, if you are flying premium economy, it's 25 kilos luggage allowance and 10 kilos hand luggage, and in this next clip is exactly what you can expect if you're flying premium. As soon as you are on board, then you will need to log into the ship's Navigate app. You will find this handy little booklet in your cabin, showing you exactly how to access it from your smartphone. It really does help you make the most of your cruise, from booking shore excursions, specialty dining, spa treatments, Wi-Fi packages, plus you can see the day's entertainment schedule, check your onboard account and choose and buy photos. It's free and quick and easy, and has everything you need to know for a great time on board. There is no charge on Marella Cruises for room service, you just pay for the food items you order. You will find the room service menu on your Navigate app. You just call 7300 from your cabin telephone and they'll come with your order. I had a lazy morning ordering bacon sandwich, hash browns and a coffee. It was just lovely to sit out on my balcony and enjoy the breakfast with this view. Bottles of water are no longer included in your all-inclusive drinks package, so make sure you pack a water bottle with you so you can take advantage of these water stations. There are 2 on every single deck. Perfect for filling up your carafe in your cabin, or maybe filling up your water bottle to take with you on one of your shore excursions. Now there are no need to pack your pool towels because every passenger receives a blue pool towel in their cabin. You can take this off the ship to a beach, for example, as long as you bring it back. Once used, put it in the bottom of the shower and your cabin steward will replace it with a fresh one, unless he has other ideas for it. Yes, it's true, I absolutely love the fact that you can take a travel iron or steam iron on board your Marella Cruise. I ordered this one from Amazon and it did just the trick. Worked perfectly and a bargain at $24.99. Full details on how to purchase in the comments. Now one of my favourite places to dine on board was this, Nonna's Pizza, open for lunch and dinner where you can make your own pizza and pasta dishes from scratch. You're given the list of ingredients to tick off for your pasta and pizza. And yes, I did have pineapple on my pizza. It's a great and fun dining experience and the best bit, it's included in your cruise cost. Hidden away in a section of the main dining room, latitude 53, you will find contemporary Italian restaurant Vista, offering Italian favourites and using authentic Italian ingredients. Plus you will also find Piccadilly's British restaurant. Now this restaurant serves up a little slice of home, with the menu including starters like tasty leek and potato soup, smoked haddock and leek pasty, and then for main you would like fish and chips, or maybe you fancy a sirloin steak. You must book for both Vista and Piccadilly and a smart dress code applies. The best part, once again, they are included in your cruise cost. On my last night though, it was great to see the waiters come together to say goodbye.
Thank you very much.
Yes, the cruise news is packed with everything you need for that perfect cruise and is delivered to your cabin each evening with all of the following day's events. It includes things like the weather forecast, port information and currency needed. It also tells you when all the bars and restaurants are open and what time they close, and a list of the following days' daytime and evening entertainment so you can plan the day ahead. There is nothing nicer than getting into bed with a cuppa, your cruise news and planning which of the events you would like to do or see around the ship. To prepare guests for disembarkation, an envelope including luggage labels and boarding passes will arrive in your cabin 24 hours before departure. Your departure time for when you have to leave the ship will also be included. Guests will disembark in groups depending on your flight departure time. You will need to leave your suitcases outside your cabin door the night before and you have up until 1 AM. The crew will then take your suitcases and the next time you see them will be in the baggage claim area of your UK airport. On the day of departure, you will need to vacate your cabin at 8 AM. You can stay on board and make the most of your all-inclusive package, or you can go and explore the port of call. You can also reserve a cabin for 30 minutes to give you enough time to shower and change, ready for your departure flight. This is on a first come, first served basis, so make sure you speak to reception when on board. Whatever you decide to do, you will need to be off the ship with your hand luggage 15 minutes before your transfer coach takes you to the airport. Now this was my first time on Marella Cruises and I really didn't know what to expect, but I have to say that this cruise exceeded every single one of my expectations. It's just the attention to detail. For example, there's a turn down service in the evening that I love. You've got chocolates on your pillow, you've got towel animals, a different towel animal every single evening. The staff really went above and beyond to make you happy. Marella Cruises is, I would say, a fun ship, but a classy fun ship. The entertainment is fantastic. It's a really good night out on board, and also, like, for a small ship, there's so many included restaurants. You've got Vista Italian in the main dining room, Piccadilly's British menu, you've got Nonna's, you've got the Beach Cove at lunchtime, you've got the Snack Shack, you've got the main dining room, the buffet. There's so many places to eat, and the all-inclusive drinks menu has got a fantastic choice of drinks without the need to upgrade to premium. So for restaurants, I guess my favourite would be the dining club. If you are celebrating something really special, then I would very much recommend that. £39.95 silver service, a phenomenal menu. That was wow, it really was. I loved it. And also Nonna's Pizzeria, just off the pool deck, and you can go there for lunch or dinner. Like I've said before, it's included, but it was really kind of homely inside. All the tables were next to each other, everyone was talking to each other. It was a proper, like, Italian vibe, like you were in Rome and you just got on a side street and gone into this cozy Italian restaurant. I loved it in there. I ate there for lunch and dinner, and I would very much recommend it. But Marella Cruises was phenomenal. I had a brilliant time. Would I go again? 100%. And I asked that question to many other passengers who were on board, and they were quite happy to tell me they'd been on Marella Cruises many times. Some more than a dozen times had been on Marella Cruises and won't cruise with anyone else. The repeat business for Marella is huge. They have a huge fan base, and I can see why, because I'm now one of their fans. I had such a good time. Next time you will find me in Roseau as I start the fabulous colours of the Caribbean Itinerary. Follow me as I swim under the waterfalls in Roseau, snorkel off a catamaran in Antigua, conquer the steepest zip line in the world in St Martin, swim in the crystal clear waters at Cane Garden Bay, Tortola, and drink Bacardi on Bacardi Island in Samana.